If you are anything like me, you're just thinking, man, we actually pulled it off. Thanks to you guys. You have a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. I appreciate you kicking off your, not kicking off your week with me. I appreciate you allowing me to take yesterday off. I needed to. I took Queen Bee to an undisclosed location where we didn't do anything for 2 days. We literally laid in bed and watched a movie. I don't even know the last time I've done that. I don't think we've done it. We just go. We're just constantly going. And it was the worst movie I've seen in a hot minute. It's a terrible movie. It was, I don't even know what they call it. It was the sequel to Independence Day. God, that was awful. It was terrible. But it's okay because we weren't working. We're hanging out and taking a deep breath and just relaxing. Whew. Needed it. She needed it more, the hell of a lot more than I did. But yes, the movie was. What's up, Grizz? What's up, Rhonda? Yes, the movie was terrible. It was I forget what it's called. It was the sequel to Independence Day. Independence Day, great movie, fantastic movie, wonderful movie. They even schlepped back some of the cast from the first movie, and it was awful. It was so bleeping awful. Yeah, I was the only one that finished it because I was invested. I was like, all right, well, let's see if there's some great thing that happens at the end. And I'd really like that 2 hours of my life back. Would really, really, really. Yes. Insurrection. Yes. Independence Day. Yes. So anyway, so let's go. Let's thank you. Can I thank you? Rhonda, Dan, Grizz. It was so nice to get to meet you face to face and hang out with you guys. You guys helped make this a wonderful event. A fantastic event. And for those that don't know, Rhonda, Grizz, and Mr. Rhonda, Dan, they all showed up and helped out. They were the clay throwers, and Grizz said he got to talk some trash, and that's fantastic because that's what you're supposed to do. And you made it an amazing way. You really, really did. And that was our first. We've never done it before. That was our first time doing this. And again, by our first time, I mean Queen Bee's. But Wildlife for Tomorrow was the first time doing that event. And it went off without a hitch. There was a little bit of a scramble due to some not well-versed, how do I put this? People ushering people around. There was a couple of things that were just a little off. And Greg just popped in here. Greg, thank you so much for coming by. Dude, Greg showed up and I was in crisis mode. I was at my tailgate with me, Queen Bee, and Queen Bee Senior. And it was crisis mode. It was like, why are these people here? How do we fix this? And I'm like, I don't have aerial eyes on this. I don't know. So we're going to, all of the participants next year are going to be chipped, and we'll be able to track them in real time. I kid. We're not going to do that. But you showed up, Greg, right when I was in crisis mode. And I was like, dude, I got to fix this. So Grizz, I'm sorry. So Greg, sorry I couldn't spend some time with you, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with each other and doing your thing. Mm-hmm. We did forget a picture, didn't we? Son of a. And exactly, that's why I was I was all over the place. That whole event, just all over the place. And I didn't even get to play. I didn't even get to shoot any drones out of the sky. I didn't get to shoot any clays. I didn't get to do any of that. I didn't. So, but a huge thanks for y'all for showing up. I really do appreciate it. And obviously, at the Clay Target Center, Michaela from HQ, Megan and Irene got everybody registered and stuck around for scoring. And my man Dale from getting everybody from one spot to the next with a quickness. Oh, have you been to Ben Avery Shooting Facility, the Clay Target Center? Have you ever seen 2 speed limit signs more ignored in the entire state, or maybe in your life? Holy cow. It's 10 miles an hour. You cannot go more than 10 miles an hour at Ben Avery Shooting Range. I've never driven 10. Yes. I appreciate it, Grizz. Quinn being it awesome. I really appreciate it. And Slavo was not there as a volunteer. Don't kid yourself. You see, the thing is, there was an open spot to shoot. And Queen Bee's Slavo and Queen Bee have known each other longer than I have. They go back to like school age days. Yeah, like middle school, high school, they grew up in the same neighborhood. Their families know each other. So yeah, so there was an open spot, and Slavo said, okay, she called Slavo, so he said, take that shot. Yeah, I would. So next year, this is what we are planning on doing. I'll get to a little bit more of this in a minute here, but next year we're planning on doing this. So, and everybody involved, Jim, I saw you pop on here as well. I would like to have you guys show up. You guys help us out, get a good lunch, and then we go back out as a group, as a Go Show Ion group, and we just go have our own little fun shoot in the afternoon. Yeah, do you think of that? And then the little tailgate something after that, if you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. He said she voluntold him. Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah. She grabbed him kicking and screaming. Please come to an event that people are paying $250 a piece to be a part of, and you're here for free. Yeah, y'all, please, pretty please. You get to shoot drones, please. I don't think that's how it went down. I don't think that's how it went down. But okay, Brendan's in on that too. So hell yeah. So let's make this happen. So yes, I'm ordering Slavo salt, says Greg Meekin. What do you recommend? Get the 3-pack. Just so you just decide which one you want, or go with the big OG bottle because the OG goes on everything. And then, and by the way, the Slavo veterans around here, put the Slavo OG in a grinder. Woo! Tell you that much. But the spicy's fantastic, Gog's fantastic. I'd get a 3-pack to see what you like best. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll do it the same time. It'll probably be the first Saturday in February, Jim. I think is what we're going to do. We're going to probably shoot for that because I think the temperature was, oh God, the weather was fantastic. Woo! Yes. And Grizz got a 3-pack order. I saw that too. You're not going to be disappointed, man. And the cool thing about it, you guys, they do have 100% money back guarantee. You don't like it, send it back. One person has done that. Not kidding. Her reasoning for sending Slavo Salt back, and go to slavosalt.com. Use the code GOSHOW, please. To do that, to the one person that got her money back said she didn't like garlic. There are 3 ingredients in Slavo salt. 3. Kosher salt, black pepper, and garlic. That's it. The garlic, by the way, is in different phases of roasting. Slavo roasts his own garlic. He doesn't buy pre-roasted garlic, junk garbage. It's all natural, all put in there, no preservatives, all that stuff. It is fantastic. That's what makes it good. That's the different phases of garlic roasting. Yes, weather was perfect. Everyone got to see Grizz's sexy legs. That was definitely a perk. And Rhonda, you don't know this, neither Dan or Grizz. I actually brought him because he said, I'll do anything I can help. And he told his queen bee, he said, I just can't bend over a lot after his surgery. It took Queen Bee and I a good hour just to hold ourselves back from replying to that in the way that we will now that we know him. I actually brought Grizz a medical seat, a medical shower seat to sit on. I just couldn't find the time to take it out of the truck and get it down the way to where he was. And I was, yeah. Let's see. Okay, good. What's up, Lynn? Glad to see you on YouTube, buddy. Glad to have you here. But yes, gang's all here. Gang will be there next year, and we will dominate the clay target fields, which they're going to be double. I think we're going to double the size of that. Clayton, you got to get it, buddy. Yeah. It's seriously, Clayton, dude. You've been with me since for what 12 years now, bro. Now you're just going to try Slavo salt? Yes. Okay, here we go. All right, there's Dan. All right, Dan. Appreciate you, man. Clayton, you got to get out there too, buddy. The fun shoot next year. Come out with us, have a good time. Clayton is one of the coolest outdoorsmen I've ever known in like my entire time doing this. He is absolutely fantastic and ran a great stripe fishing guide. Are you doing any more striper fishing, my man? Because if you're so and I'm not, if you are and I'm not getting a phone call, we need to have words. He's the best there is at that, in just one of the best conservationists, help the guys that give volunteers, does a lot of stuff. Clayton, you're a good dude. That's the only nice things I'm going to say about him from here on out. Yeah. Okay, fine. Clayton. No, okay, no, he's not doing any more guiding and things like that. Okay, well, good. All right. The guy can catch fish. It was funny because we would be out striper fishing. I'd be out with him. He stripe fish at night. and you have you really kind of get in your zone. You're really just really fishing. It's what you're doing. And we go to a spot, it'd be pitch black, and we just start catching fish. And then we would start. I would come up from just my focus on fishing, and I would look around, and there's about 10 boats surrounding us. I'm like, what? They're like, hey Clayton, hey, how you doing, buddy? Hey Clayton. Everybody out there stripe fishing knew his boat, and they're like, where he is, that's where the fish are. Clay didn't care. Clay's like, all right, cool. No big deal. Right on. No big deal. All right. Let me see. Okay. All right. One of the coolest compliments I got was one of the guys went up to Queen Bee and told her I was that's awesome. Oh, yes. And you did get the Only Go Show sticker. I've got to order more of those. Apparently, I thought I had hundreds, and apparently they're gone. I'll blame on the dog. Yes. All right, February 7th. Yeah, it'll probably be around that time. February 7th, Jim, will probably be that. Yes. That's what it's all about, laughing and having a whole bunch of fun. We did. Can I a little celebrate because I like it when the youngins were there volunteering, and Beans is not a shotgunner. Intern Beans does not like shotgunning, but Intern Beans will stand on a people mover with 20 full-grown adults and just hammer through a routine if she wants to. She is every kind of amazing. She doesn't like shotgunning. But a couple of the young volunteers that were there said, hey, I want to try this. I want to try shooting clay targets. That's why we're there. We're there to fund conservation. I get it. Fund efforts of the Game and Fish Department. I totally understand that. But when you have some of the young generation going, I want to try that. And whether it was the drones and that warfare that lured them in, the exploding targets that lured them in, does not matter. It worked. And then if we keep the younger generation on, one of these younger people is a very liberal person. And she said, I can be pro firearm and liberal. I don't have to be something out of central casting. I can change my opinion on things. I'm like, you are beautiful. You are so beautiful. Yes. So that is one of the biggest benefits of this is having people saying, I really want to try that. I really want to do this. I think we can grow this thing. I really think we can, guys. I think that a lot of people that were just there on a team will get their own teams next year. And hopefully we get it from 15 teams to my goal would be to 25 teams the next time around, up to hopefully 50 teams. And we'll probably cap it at a 250 person event. I think that would be absolutely amazing for wildlife conservation. That's some really cool prizes too. I mean, the raffles. You guys see those? Oh my gosh! Nat Warfare had 2 remote control javelina targets. You heard that right. Remote control javelina targets. I told George, who owns Nat Warfare, I just need one of those. I don't know why. I don't know how many times I'm going to use it, but I want a javelina, remote control javelina that I can shoot, apparently. Yeah. And then Grizz, Grizz, appreciate the offer on the sponsorships and stuff like that, and the donated items. I appreciate that, Rhonda. You as well. Thank you very much. Taking you up on it, 100%. Don't you dare think you'd say that to Queen Bee and she would not remember that. She will remember that. And say, what about that picture Rhonda was talking about? And she'll start bugging me about it. What's up, Guillermo? Oh man, you have what does it say? I'm late to the party. You have a link. What don't you mean I got a link? Got a link to what? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Guillermo? It runs on wheels. Oh yeah. Or Robo Hog Legs. No Robo Hog Legs. No, it does. It is on wheels. Yes, it's a very good question there, Brendan. It's good clarification there. But I definitely need one. He sold them. He brought them as a pair, so you have 2 of the damn things. Yeah, I'll have to get that photo. Okay, all right. So yeah, the cactus one. I like the cactus one because then I'm going to be putting tickets in the bucket for that one. All right. So let's get to this. So we're talking about kids getting into shotgunning and seeing the stuff and say this is really cool. And one of the coolest things happened, and I hope she doesn't mind me sharing this. I will and Greg, we're gonna don't worry, buddy. We'll get you out there, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you're comfortable with shooting, we're gonna make it happen. But anyway, So got in this conversation. Queen Bee says, I have a, she says, my shotgun's okay. I probably need a new one. And then I just smiled and she's like, well, I know. Yeah. I mean, I don't need a new one, but I want one. Yeah, exactly. Right. You don't need a new one, but you want a new one. You know why? Because you're American. And the shooting sports is part of our world. Then shooting sports funds conservation nationwide in this beautiful rock we're rolling around on. And so, yeah, let's see if we can make that happen. I know some people. But she said, she goes, mine's, it was a good beginner shotgun. And I'm like, excuse me? What are you talking about? What is that? What is a good beginner shotgun? I don't understand. And I'm meaning this sincerely. There should not be beginner shotguns to advanced shotguns. There should just be shotguns. She has a CZ over under, and it's extremely well made firearm that's beautiful. It's a 20 gauge. It is a fantastic piece of equipment. It is a fantastic tool. She said, well, the person at XYZ sporting goods store just told me it was just a beginner shotgun. I don't understand that. Until I was 35, I shot a Remington Wingmaster. I think it was probably a $200 shotgun. I never thought of that as an intro. I go back and shoot that thing because I'm really good with it. There's no reason for me to upgrade shotguns until I had, 2 brain surgeries and I needed a certain type of stock. That's it. And a certain type of let off and a certain amount of recoil for my head to not, blow up. So there shouldn't be. It gets down to the whole snobbery of people at sporting goods stores and at gun stores. And if you want a good recommendation, I'll help you with that. But it's so many times you go in and you're just immediately judged that you don't know everything about firearms and that you don't think that you think a Benelli or a Beretta is better than a CZ and CZs are just entry level. No, I believe they're made in Turkey. Fantastic firearms. And I mean, again, it's a simple design, an over under, a revolver, a pump action shotgun, a bolt action rifle. These are simple pieces of equipment that are very, very reliable. So, I mean, how about this? Here's a great shotgun for you to start your shotgunning journey with. It's a beginner shotgun. It's not. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a beginner's shotgun. Let's see. Oh, you got a new video up, Ron? All right, cool, man. All right, okay, good. All right. Oh, the Poon Limb. Nice. All right. That's a hell of a story, guys. And if anybody can tell it right, hell of a lot better than I told it, that would be Rhonda Simon. You're just better at it than I am. So, but definitely more research than I am as well. For sure. Rhonda's going to be our next guest co-host. So it's going to be a lot of fun as well. And we're going to get Greg on again. I got to get Greg on again, maybe even this month, because Greg, buddy, I'm really sorry, pal. I feel so bad that I didn't have time. I didn't have time to hang out and chat. It just really made me feel bad because you've been such a support and such a champion of the show and such a help and a mentor and everything. You've been so amazing. So, appreciate you. I really do, and we'll get you back on. Now, back to this whole the whole shotgunning thing. Think about rifles, pistols. Is there a beginning, intermediate, and advanced? Not really. You can have advanced accessories. You can have advanced modifications that you use with different triggers. You can have different modifications with shoulder mount, all that stuff. You can modify it to be something that's advanced. But as far as shopping for any type of firearm, the second somebody says, well, this is good for beginners, walk out. Walk out. Don't buy into this nonsense that this is just for beginners who don't really know what they're doing. There shouldn't be a firearm for people that don't know what they're doing, right? You should know what you're doing if you go buy a firearm. Yes, I'm telling you. This is right here. Beginnings basically air rifles. Not even that, bud. You only say this is a beginner air rifle. I'm telling you. Nat Warfare, which we were the flying drones at the event, which is so much fun. And I have a question real quick. I have a question. after what I'm about to say. He tests, the owner tests products. He's a product tester in the industry, the firearm industry. He's a product tester. He's testing a 50 cal air rifle. It can take a water buffalo out. It can take a bison, elk, 50 cal air rifle. So nope. Air rifle. Air rifle's still going to hurt something. You'll shoot your eye out. So I think the only beginning thing is probably a Red Ryder BB gun. That would be in the firearm industry. The only beginner anything is a Red Ryder BB gun. If you say a pump action shotgun, like I learned how to shoot with, the pump action shotgun is a beginner shotgun because they're the most inexpensive, I'll have you go shoot 3 clay targets with a pump action shotgun. It is wildly more difficult than the advanced shotguns in the semi-autos and over-unders. I mean, the pump action takes you off target. I just don't get it. Mm-hmm. And yes, Greg, you have an IOU from Ion. That's right. Yes. It should beginners even more comfortable to shoot with time and practice. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, it is a really good point. Stuff that is easy to shoot as a beginner is even more comfortable to shoot as time and practice. That's why when I go back to my Remington Wingmaster, I'm lights out with that thing. It's just because that's just muscle memory, so they know what I have. Single barrel 410, 1 round. Or you go hungry. That'll get you. That'll teach you how to shoot. That's for sure. Single barrel 410, 1 round. You go hungry that day. That's yeah. I think the best I ever shot, Jim, in dove season was when I got way out into the East Valley to hunt with Tequila Jim, and we had to the spot, and I reach into my bird belt, and I only had, what did I have? Something like 15 shells. That's all I had. Thought I brought 2 boxes. I had 15 shells. I was, I think, 11 for 15. Yeah, because every shot was selective now. Now I'm not just shooting to, let's see if I can reach out and grab that one. Nope. Everything was very thought through. And yeah, so when you have that one shot and that's all you get, your hunting skills, all of your primal skills awaken, and you should probably be up for some more success. Can you hunt with a pistol? Yes, you can. Yes, great. You can hunt with a pistol. There are certain seasons in certain states where you can hunt with essentially a hand cannon. Whew. There's actually pistols that shoot shotgun loads. They think the judge, the governor, forgot who makes them. Maybe Smith & Wesson makes them. They're fantastic. Yes. You like some horse Arizona Horseback Adventures. We did that Sunday to celebrate 18 years. Well, hey, by the way, if I would have known it was your anniversary, yeah, at least I brought you some bison. So you guys have to let me know how that goes, by the way. Arizona Horseback Adventures. Okay. All right. And we'll reach out to them. Maybe they can throw in some horseback rides that we can throw out in our auction. Yeah. Taurus makes them. Thank you. Appreciate you, Brendan. But yeah, those are fantastic, firearms, handguns. Yeah. All right. But again, there's no, this is just a beginner. This is for a beginner. No. I actually think that lulls the new firearm owner. There you go. Firearm owner. Into a false sense of ease. No, there's no beginner. This is a firearm. Firearms are dangerous. Firearms are a solid responsibility. I know it's your right, but it's also a solid responsibility. Yeah. Game and Fish facilities. How total? Oh my gosh, buddy! I don't know the acreage. I will ask. That's a really, really good question. You want to hear something pretty funny? I own all of those buildings. I could literally own all of the buildings. I own that entire facility. I'm not kidding, guys. This is not a joke. I do. I do not know how many acres it is, but I own the facility. I am the CEO of the Arizona Outdoor Financial Corporation, which owns all the game and fish buildings in the state. Because it is you cannot, as a government agency, technically own buildings So there has to have a company that owns the buildings that you are in the building. This is how much I own all of the buildings. I was asked by the director and one of the commissioners, hey, listen, our CEO is retiring, and do you want to be the CEO of Arizona Outdoor Financial Corporation? So what does that entail? Probably a 10 to 15-minute Zoom call a year. Okay. Can I put that on my LinkedIn? Okay, cool. Yeah, done. It's just a formality, a complete formality, but it's so funny that somebody was talking trash to me and the director looked over and goes, you can kick them out. You own the building. I'm like, I can. That's right. You guys, I don't even have a key to the place. The love of grief. Yeah, so that was pretty funny. Okay, well, thank you all for hanging out, and thank you again for volunteering. And we are going to have this is going to be a special 10 a.m. on Friday, a special 10 a.m. episode of the Go Show. And it is going to be a 2-hour FAFO because I owe you. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry, 10:30. It's going to be a 1-hour FAFO. There we go. Jeez Louise. Hold on. Let me get some coffee. Hold on. 10:30 Friday, FAFO 1 and FAFO 2. We're going to do an entire hour of just fun debauchery. All right, y'all. You are the best. Thank you for hanging out. This is the Go Show. We'll do Ion in about a half hour, so we'll see you there. So we do right here on this show. Celebrate all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of state, nation, and world that we live in. Have a